I'm Stu, I'm a backpacker from England doing a backpacking tour of Southeast Asia, and this is my second full day in Saigon, or better known as Ho Chi Minh City. And yesterday I did a little tour around the city, mainly all the free stuff, but today I'm actually paying to see more stuff, and this is my first place to go to. And this is Independence Palace. So to get in here, just go down there. It's 40,000 dong, which works out roughly about £1.30. And as you can see, lots of tourists. So it is quite a busy place. Now 40,000 dong actually gets you into the grounds to walk around the palace. You've got to pay extra to go in, and that costs 65,000 dong. But because I'm on a bit of a rush, I just thought I'd go on the outside. So a little bit of history about this place. So the construction of the Independence Palace was ordered by the current president at the time in 1962 to replace the old palace, which had been badly damaged by some Vietnamese Air Force pilots. It was completed in 1966 and then opened up. Now, 1975, a tank broken through them gates, effectively ending the Vietnam War. And I think the tank itself is just over there. And have a look at it. Wowzers. That's actually in good condition. There's a sign. These tanks are identical to the armoured vehicles that made the famous breakthrough into the palace grounds. Oh, identical, so it's not a real thing. And there's one just behind me, another identical one. I wonder if it still works. Should I climb up? Nah. Now in front of the palace you've got the fountain over there, and that is beautiful. But there is various exhibits, I'm led to believe, because there's a map just there. It tells you the layout of the land. And although you can pay to get in, I'm not too sure if you'll be able to see a lot. You can go on the balcony and take pictures of the fountain and the gates, and that's about it. So here's a map of the area. So we're there, tanks number 2 and 3. So we're going to walk all the way around. Oh, there's a cafe. Be a good idea to have a coffee. This is the side view of Independence Palace. I'm just going towards the back. And there's the cafe just there. I might put off having a coffee for now, but the grass is well looked after. The grounds are superb. That's quite impressive. And all around me are and they've got the minibuses over there, they've got coaches over there, so there's a lot of tours going on. One thing I didn't expect to see was a tennis court. Wow. Looking around, there's not really much to see apart from Instagram photograph opportunity of Independence Palace. suppose for the extra 15,000 to actually go inside might be a bit of a no-brainer. I should have done that instead. Oh well. I have just seen something else. So, Independence Palace behind me, and in front is some buildings. Not too sure what they are. Paid my money, so I'm going to have a look around. Always handy to check out the map. And the map says all them buildings over there, and they look quite smart. They're all conference centres. Very posh conference centres. What I didn't realise was by the tanks there is some aircraft, which I didn't see, so I'm going to have a wander back out via aircraft to see what it's like. Now the tanks are just behind me, and I don't know how I missed this. Well, trees are in the way. It's a little bit camouflaged. Now that is small. So this is an FSC fighter aircraft. How do I know? It says so there. So wow, that is in good condition. Quick read of that. So April 75, the bombing raid on the palace in an aircraft like this one. That was Independence Palace, and to be honest, I could have done what everybody else is doing down there, just go to the railing to take photographs of it. But I've been there, seen it, I've been inside, but I'm happy. Right, let's go to the next place. If you are a follower of my channel and you're looking at the screen going, Stu looks a bit haggard, she's looking a bit tired. Because of my budget, I'm allowing myself once a week to drink some alcohol. And last night I had some. So I had to wander down to Walking Street, which was crazy. And this is some of the footage I took last night. It was mental. It was so busy, so bright, so many people, and it was a good night. I didn't finish till late. I slept in till late, so that is why I'm looking like I am. Now that's Independence Palace, the grounds. There's a little bandstand there. Don't know if that's part of it. It wasn't on the map. I'm about to go to the next place, which is just round this corner, and it's the War Remnants Museum. Now I was going to come here yesterday, but I didn't realise how cheap it was. It only cost 40 dong to get in. I assumed it would be a bit more expensive, which is why I didn't go in. And because time was tight, the sun was going down, which is at the moment. I thought I'd leave it till today. Now this place has had name changes galore. So when it first opened, it was known as the Exhibition House for US and Puppet Crimes. Then in 1975 it changed its name to Exhibition House for Crimes of War and Aggression. And then in 1995, when diplomatic relationships between Vietnam and America got a little bit better, they changed it to the War Remnants Museum. So look how many people's inside. Right, Pete, get in. Sorry. 2, 1, yeah. Thank you very much. Cheers. Okay. Thank you. And this is it. So these are exhibits outside and inside from the Vietnam War and also the first Indochina War. Bell made of £500 bomb canister. Oh wow! Right, what do you want to have a look at first? Let's go inside. Right. So there's a little map. Souvenir shop. Cafe. Basically lots to see. Remembrance of resistant things. All around me is just exhibits of Vietnam Army. Now, it's got a lot of information about different people, Vietnamese who served during the Vietnam War. Got military people over there, journalists over there. We've got a constructed place where they would meet. There's some of these stories. It's quite sad. It's just but everything is written in Vietnamese and in English. Now this is quite interesting. This part is all about the world's reaction to the Vietnam War and the various countries that try to stop it. Peace Commission for Vietnam. I'm actually looking for UK, but UK's not here. So this is the Europe side. UK's not part of it. But Germany, Romania, Russia, Bulgaria, no England. And then you've got America. Africa. Oh, more Europe. There you go, London. Really interesting. Up the stairs. have a wander up. War crimes. This is a queue that you're just going to follow everyone. Interestingly, we've got part of the US Declaration of Independence. That was an eye-opener. I've only shown you a little bit because I was a bit upset about some of it. Obviously, war is hell. But you get a gist of the war crimes. There's exhibits here. We've got the Agent Orange effects. Not a clue what that is. And aspiring beyond challenges. All these stories of people who've been affected by chemicals left behind by the American forces. Most notably the stuff that we're about to look at in here, which is the Agent Orange. So here you've got the effects of what Agent Orange did to people. It's quite upsetting. So these are all victims of just turn around. So these are Vietnam victims. On that wall there you've got the International Committee that dealt with American, Australian, Korean survivors of Agent Orange. These are pictures of hope. Of children who have been affected by Agent Orange and what they're trying to do now. This guy here's got his own electronic repair shop. There's a letter there written by a little girl. It was sent in 2009 to Barack Obama. It's just sad. This floor is called Historical Truths. We'll go through this door here. So this exhibit is basically the history of the lead up to the Vietnam War. So you've got independence from France, and obviously this is a Vietnamese museum, so it's going to have a bit of their truth. So basically what they're saying is once France handed over independence, they weren't too keen and given the independence back, so they made a bit of a war going on, which lasted up to in the mid-50s, and they were heavily getting defeated. And then along came America to help them out. I'm giving it a very short history. There's a lot that goes on. This is quite interesting. Various of the countries that got involved in the Vietnam War. You got South Korea, which arrived in 1964. You got Australia, 1962. New Zealand, 65. Philippines Army, 1965. And Thailand, 1967. You can just see they were dotted everywhere. And then you've got a mock-up of a US soldier with the equipment he would have used. Because it's so late, they're starting up all the exhibitions up, so I can't get in to see the remaining of them. I haven't missed much, but it's time to go before they lock me in. Yeah, people are starting to leave, but that was heartbreaking. Just a reminder of the horrors of war. Probably one of better museums. Still a bit sad. Alright, I'm going to get myself out and see if I've got time to do something else. No, I think this is still open. Tiger cages. So special cells in Condell Jail. Oh. Guillotine. Oh wow. Tire gauges. So I've just looked through here. Wow. So that's the cage that we've just looked in. And back down the steps again. Sound effects. Yeah, this is all shut up. This exhibition is all about the political prisoners and the detention camps they were in. Here's a list of stuff that they got.
This is the United States.
And that was the War Remnants Museum, which was fascinating, heartbreaking, upsetting. But it's, as I said before, war is hell. That's part of the history of Vietnam. And one of the things that Vietnam's most famous for is the Vietnam War. But my camera has run out of battery already because I've taken so much footage that it's going to take a while to condense it all. And my phone that I'm using now has only got so much power, which I need to find my way back to the hostel. So I think I've done enough for today. I am now going to head back. If you've enjoyed this video, you know you've got to press that like button, even though enjoyable might not be the word I would use. If you want to subscribe, because tomorrow I am off. I'm off to somewhere new. I'm going to be leaving Saigon. I'm still deciding where to go to, but if you subscribe, you'll find out. But for now, it's bye-bye for now.